As society's economic activity increases, the role of transportation becomes vital in supporting the mobilization of society. Especially for an archipelagic country like Indonesia, which has more than 13,000 islands united by the vast ocean, sea transportation becomes the main connector between islands in the archipelago, as well as being the veins for the Indonesian economy. Therefore, the Ministry of Transportation through the Direktorat Jenderal of Sea Transportation is present as Sea Transportation Operator Institution in Indonesia, which has the task to formulate and implement policies in the field of sea transportation to support the growth of the Indonesian economy. The implementation of sea transportation strategic policy, referring to Law No. 17 of 2008 on shipping, which consists of 4 pillars of sea transportation, which become the scope of work of the Direktorat Jenderal of Sea Transportation, namely, sea transportation, port, safety and security of shipping, as well as maritime environmental protection. In carrying out its duties, the Direktorat Jenderal of Sea Transportation is led by a Director General and assisted by 5 technical directorates, namely Directorate of Sea Traffic and Transport, Directorate of Ports Affairs, Directorate of Shipping and Seafarer Affairs, Directorate of Navigation, Directorate of Sea and Coast Guard. While the administrative functions carried out by the Secretariat of Direktorat Jenderal, which consists of 6 divisions, Direktorat Jenderal of Sea Transportation is one of the work units that has the largest number of employees in the Ministry of Transportation, with the number of employees at least 14,805 people. With such a vast work area ranging from Sabang to Merauke, from Mingas to Rote Island, the implementation of technical policy of sea transportation operations in the region is carried out by 323 technical operation units consisting of 4 main Harbour Master Officers, which are in charge of conducting surveillance and law enforcement in the field of shipping safety and security. 4 main Port Authority Officers, which are in charge to undertake the arrangement and supervision of port activities at ports that are used for commercial purposes. 96 Harbour Master and Port Authority Officers, which are in charge of arranging and supervising port activities, safety and security of shipping and port services at ports that are used for commercial purposes. 186 Port Management Unit Officers, which are responsible for carrying out the arrangements and supervision of port activities, safety and security of shipping and port services at ports that have not been commercially used. 1 Batam Port Office, which is responsible to carry out the provision of the traffic service of sea transportation, seaport, security and safety of shipping in Batam area and its surroundings. 25 navigation districts, which are responsible for organizing navigation activities. 5 sea and coast guard bases, which are responsible for carrying out surveillance, rescue, security and control activities and enforcement of regulations in the shipping affairs. 1 Center of Technology for Shipping Safety, which is responsible to carry out the assessment, examination, manufacture of equipment and shipping safety materials. 1 Center of Occupational Health for Shipping, which is in charge to carry out examination, assessment and maintenance of health for shipping functional personnel. The Direktorat Jenderal of Sea Transportation also has the responsibility to ensure the safety and security of shipping, which is supported by the construction of various supporting facilities in order to support the government program of President Joko Widodo, Nawacita. The Ministry of Transportation through the Direktorat Jenderal of Sea Transportation continues to work on equitable connectivity developments, one of which is manifested through the Sea Toll program. Sea toll is an effective sea connectivity as it provides regular and scheduled ships, which aims to ensure the availability of goods and reduces the price disparity between the western and eastern regions of Indonesia. In addition to the sea toll, the government is also responsible for the implementation of Pioneer Sea Transport, which is the main transportation for inter-island, especially for people living in disadvantaged, remote, outer and border areas. In addition, Indonesia's domestic sea transport has an enormous role in the national logistics chain and is able to carry cargoes of up to 400 million tons per year, transported by more than 33,000 Indonesian-flagged ships. It is undeniable that sea transport becomes the backbone of the national logistics system. For this reason, various port infrastructures and supporting facilities continue to be built and developed, including in the international arena. Indonesia plays an active role in cooperation of sea transportation affairs in bilateral, regional and multilateral forums. Proven with the incorporation of Indonesia as a member of International Maritime Organization (IMO) since 1961 until now, as well as being a member in various international organizations. Considering the importance of sea transportation as the main core of national economy, the Direktorat Jenderal of Sea Transportation is committed to restoring Indonesia's glory as a large and independent maritime nation, while at the same time embodying the ideals of Indonesia as a global maritime fulcrum. Directorate General of Sea Transportation, Ministry of Transportation.